Hello everyone, how are you this morning? Beautiful day. It's always a beautiful day in the Lord, right? I wanted to give a shout out to people who are praying for me and supporting this channel. And when you are supporting this channel, whether by comments, passing the channel along, or simply praying for me, offering your comments on the channel, you're doing it for the Lord. Honestly, the Lord said, whatever you do to the least of these, my brethren, you've done it to me. So I thank you, and I want to give a shout out to some people, and I wanted to write your names down. I've often told people that if you contribute to the channel, whatever you mail me at my P.O. Box address, I am happy to share your comments. As a matter of fact, when I created this Patreon page, I said anyone who donates to the ministry, or if you have pictures, prophetic pictures, anything that you want to share that I can put on this channel, I told you I would air it. I wanted to give a shout out to Mr. Joe Ski. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, sir. He went to my Patreon page and he posted a comment in the community section. So again, if you have something to share that the Lord has taught you, showed you, or maybe something you'd like to hear spoken of, please give me your comments. He went to the Patreon page and posted about the errors of the Talmud, many other things that the Lord has shown him about Roman Catholicism. So Mr. Joe Ski, thank you for visiting the Patreon page and sharing your thoughts. Please continue to do so. I was also contacted by email by a Phyllis Nissila. I hope that I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Correct me if I'm not. She has a blog, and I will post the link to her blog and what the Lord has shown her about Roman Catholicism. Her name is Phyllis Nissila, and she has a blog, and the Lord drew her out of Roman Catholicism, and I wanted to mention her blog. Again, I will put down the address in the description of the video. And Mr. Gerald Fritz, he was my first patron on Patreon, and I want to thank you for that. In return, he is getting some fudge from me, sent once every 3 months at his request. So thank you for supporting my fudge business, as well as this channel and the Word of God. So I shout out to Mr. Joe Ski, Phyllis Nissila, Gerald Fritz. I also had an email from a brother, Colin Markham, from the UK. So thank you so much, Mr. Markham, for your encouragement and for watching. I do get your emails. I do get your the mailings you send me to my P.O. Box. I thank you for them all. As a matter of fact, I want to make more of a concerted effort to mention names on this channel so you know that what you're sending is being received. I've been praying a lot, and this is one of the reasons why I started a Patreon endeavor, is I've been praying so much about starting a very simple radio endeavor as well as podcasting. I really have felt the Lord drawing me to this full time. Whenever I've tried to do something else in my life, it seems the Lord has shut the doors and said, nope, this is the direction I want you to go in. So no amount that anyone has sent goes to waste. As a matter of fact, I'm putting it in a savings account, which I will show you, and I will give accountability for what is being spent towards equipment that I will need for this. I feel the Lord is drawing me to this. And in return, as you contribute, again, I will show you what I have on here. I hope it's coming through. I had some tote bags made up that will be coming in September 13th, I believe. So if you feel led to donate any amount, it could be $1. It doesn't have to be any set amount. If the Lord is leading you to help me in this ministry at all, to have the equipment I need, or to get the word out, I'd be glad to send you one of these totes for any amount the Lord allows you to, or leads you to give. This channel is all about transparency. I want to honor the Lord with what He's called me to do and give accountability as well. But thank you to all of you who pray for my safety, that pray that the Lord will give me wisdom. We're all to be witnesses of what the Lord has given us thus far. The Lord apportions a measure of faith to each of us, and we're not all given the same amount at the same time. So there may be things that the Lord has shown you that that far surpass anything that has been covered on this channel. If that's the case, please feel free to contribute so we can learn from each other. But I'm simply sharing what I feel the Lord has given me thus far, and that's what we are to be a faithful witness to, the measure we've been given. Thank you again for your support, your love, your prayers, and a shout out to Mr. Joe Ski, Mr. Colin Markham, Phyllis Nissila, and Mr. Gerald Fritz. And there are so many more to come. Thank you so much. God bless you today.